Hi everyone, welcome back to our final session, Abstract Pet Portraits. This is the final session of our 5 videos, and in this session we are focusing on the idea of abstraction. Here's the definition of abstract art. It is art that does not attempt to represent external reality, but seeks to achieve its effect using shapes, forms, colors, and texture. As we move through this presentation, you will see several different methods of abstracting using those exact elements of art. Simply put, abstract art is just not necessarily realistic. It's unrealistic in a variety of ways. In this project, you have complete choice over your medium. You can use marker, paint, colored pencil, graphite, drawing pencil, same thing, Sharpie, collage, or a digital tool called Canvas. And I put the hyperlink right here. It is a Chrome app extension. It's really, really cool. I recommend trying it out, even if that's not what you want to do for your final. I think you can use, a bunch of different methods to create this final piece, this final pet portrait. So step 1 is drawing your pet portrait, as it usually is, or drawing your pet. You can start with my method of drawing your pet that I showed you in the previous sessions, or you can draw only the basic shapes of your pet, or if you really want to, you could kind of trace your image, but make sure whatever you do, you're just using pencil at this point, because you can always add wet or other permanent dry mediums on top of that. Here's an option. You could break your drawing into sections or shapes. In those sections, you could create patterns, use different textures, different mediums, different techniques. The possibilities are endless. I love the one on the left because there are different textures and different colors, very unrealistic in terms of color. And in the example on the right, this actually looks like maybe a collaged piece of artwork, or the artist used different techniques like pen and ink, stippling, or hatching in one area. It could even be a digital representation, I'm not sure, but I really love just the total unrealistic quality of that one. Another example, go a little crazy, add drawings to your dog, maybe something like clothes, makeup, cartoon images like the little spider over here, wild colors. Again, just have fun with it. We're not trying to achieve reality in this piece. We're just trying to experiment with a variety of tools and a variety of techniques. All right. Watercolor paint is a great medium to use if you are abstracting a piece of artwork. One, because it's intended to be used loosely. I love the loose quality of this piece. You can combine watercolor with other mediums. Secondly, for example, you could do watercolor washes like you see here, let it dry, and add Sharpie on top, or any other dry medium for that matter. I like to do these watercolor washes like this and then add like a line drawing on top of it, just to give it almost like that illustration style. Finally, abstract art can be incredibly simple, incredibly simple. One of my favorite techniques is a one-liner drawing. Looking at your image, just start drawing it. You can start drawing it in pencil. The trick is you never lift up your pencil while you're drawing the contours of your dog or your cat. Then let it be. You can add another medium, color in the shapes you made, or even leave it alone. I would probably at least outline it in Sharpie to make it bold, or you could start with Sharpie in the first place. These shapes that were created by the one line give you so many different options. Love to see what you add. Want to get even more creative? I challenge you to draw or paint your pet portrait on a surface other than plain white paper. Maybe it's cardboard, maybe it's canvas, newspaper, a magazine page, a cereal box. You can cut up a cereal box, make it flat, and draw on there. Maybe a black and white book page. Just be just be aware that some mediums are going to work better on these surfaces than others, so you may have to experiment a little bit with it. Thank you so much. I would love, love, love to see your work. Tag at Lindsay Elizabeth Art and at Delaplane when you post your masterpieces on social media. I had a really great time with you sharing all of my fun techniques for pet portraits, and I really can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much.